and welcome to the new Cultural Center of Deerfield Beach, once the home of Robert and Martha Butler and their son David. For the past few weeks, the Deerfield Beach Historical Society has been transforming a beautiful personal home into a beautiful cultural center. In doing that, we have provided virtual performances and virtual activities that hopefully one day soon we will be able to share with you face to face.
Hi, Fookloy. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. This is going to be very, very, very unique and special kind of a workshop that we're doing today, because we're talking about the art of topiary. And when we were thinking about who could best explain and has the green thumbs for creating wonderful things from nature, the first person that came to my mind, of course, was Fookloy Ford. So I'm just going to turn it over to Fookloy Ford, and she brought her wonderful friend with her, Amelia.
Here.
And
Sure.
I'm sure you're going to enjoy this. Thank you.
Thank you, Poppy. Hello, everybody. So this hobby is for people who love to be outdoors, trimming their plant and making a special shape out of your bushes in the back. So what you would want is you would want to get a boxwood, and I believe this was from Home Depot, and you want to look at the shape when you shop to see if that's the shape you want to mold into your design. So basically this is what we have today, and we're gonna do a spiral design. Amelia? So Amelia's gonna kind of help me with her eyes, and she's gonna look and see if it looks right as I go. So basically what you do is you just tie to the top here somewhere, just make a knot with your string, okay? So, and then you go all the way around, because a spiral all the way around and training this bush is what you want to do. Okay, so what you do is on the top you want it to be closer, the spiral shape, and on the bottom you want it to be a little bit further apart, so you're not top heavy when you start your project. If you have this too big here and then you try to do a lot of cuts in here, then your topiary will take time to recover from your mistake or your change of taste. So if you go around like that. So when you're going to shop, also look for, you know, possible holes here and there in your plant. If there is one, you have to figure out how you're going to work around it to make it work for your art, for your artwork. So Amelia, you tell me how it looks, okay, from your angle.
Yeah, it looks good. It looks shaped all over.
Because you want to make it so that it's kind of slanted, like the slide at Disney. So if you really want to see a lot of beautiful topiaries, of course it's going to be in Disney, and they have artists there who would work on them day and night just to trim them, so that when you go in the morning, it's nice and clean. Okay, do you see anything weird?
Yeah, right now.
Okay, so it's kind of hard because it just wants to settle in. So you just play around with it. All right. Now, we'll just call it here. And we stop it here somewhere. Okay? And then you're gonna start molding it. Unless you're gonna make a ball on the top, then you let this part grow. So it'll be like a ball. And then
different shape.
Yeah. But then you're gonna take your scissors, and you're gonna, a good heavy pair of scissors, And you're gonna start trimming close to this part here. Just trim it as you go. And if for some reason you see something not right, then you're gonna have to. And if you keep your plant healthy, it's gonna come back and give you thicker growth of leaves, and that's when you can, any mistake that go, oops, oh no, look, there's a big hole here, it'll grow back.
All right.
It's like you're here. It's like you're here. There is a secret. It'll grow back.
This is called a life plant, huh?
Okay, as long as I don't accidentally cut the string, because you will notice that as you cut, your string is going to get looser. I'm enjoying our nice Florida weather. Nice and warm, and the plant will grow well when it's warm. You can trim, and then we can both work on it. And we'll move this. This is the decorative part.
Okay, this is
So what you were trying to do is, you're gonna trim, and then what I'm gonna do is, getting sweaty. I am going inside
learning from master.
with the heavier cutters. Here's another heavy one here. I'm going on the inside and have it and start trimming.
So
So
this one will be loosen up, and then what shall we?
yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, just work around that line.
But do you think this grew enough to make a ball?
It will eventually, yes. Let's
for now?
for now, if let's say you want to make it into a ball, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you just take this and roughly estimate this, and then see what. Actually, you cut it a little
Right.
bit deeper. With plants, what happens is when you cut plants right here, Emily, do you see? When you cut plants right here, these two will grow.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So when these two grow, then you get more bushy,
Right.
a nice bush. So if we can start with this and see how it looks, and if we don't like it, we just
Trim it, right?
trim it
So
off.
at least we can still do another
Yeah.
design.
So next time you guys are at Disney, take a peek at the Topiary there, because they really actually start with a frame,
Yeah.
especially the serious ones. Okay, let's trim this part so it looks more prominent. And then the more we trim it,
The more you can see the
the more you
shape,
can
huh?
see that shape coming through.
Yeah, I can see that right now.
And in fact, I do have a Topiary mailbox, which I have neglected. And if you have your people that would help you trim, then it might work. But if you don't, it'll look like a bush.
Right.
Okay, I'm gonna turn it.
And it constantly is real.
Okay.
Wow.
So it's beginning to
see that.
it's beginning to make the form. But once a week, go out and look at it,
Trim more.
trim more, and say, oh, this is not right. Oh, there's a hole here. Oh boy, I better baby this side. It's art. It's a form of art.
Yeah, it's from art.
Yeah.
That's exactly right. And
So do you see any kind of form coming along? So the other thing to do is you can see this curve right here. You can take it off. Make it more like a curve, because some of the spirals are like this. Okay. Some of the spirals are like rounded.
right. So it depends on
How
how you
mold
want it
Yeah, how you
to
mold
look
it.
like to the
So,
end result.
yeah.
So I think this is very nice.
So what do you think? Is it beginning to form?
Well,
The before
I can
after?
see that. Yeah.
I think it would show better if there was a solid background, and you will
Okay.
see it better.
I discovered this brush here. I think
You can trim it a bit, like some of these. On the outside, you can trim it a bit so that it would have this cone shape, if that's what you want. Unless you want it top heavy. Let's turn it around and around. Because when you trim it, the more you trim it, like I say, it'll bush out.
right.
And then you have to trim it in such a way you don't want to trim it on the edge too much.
So it should not growing.
Yeah, then it won't be growing right. So we came here, right? So This is where we have the curve.
That looks just a nice sharp trimmer, huh?
So it's kind of like a transformation from what we just had, a cone shape, to...
So this part here, you leave it for a purpose, huh?
Yeah, you leave it and to see, to see what is going to happen if you...
So they can grow.
Yeah, see, there's an empty spot here.
So you want to cover the hole.
You're hoping something else will come here
Very
and cover it up. So it's all the... You have to talk to your plant too and say, so...
I see a few leaves here which is
Yeah,
dry.
you can trim it.
Dry and I like trim it.
Trim it.
Make it looks a healthy plant.
If you keep this plant healthy, it'll take years.
Do you think it's a good thing now? So this
There.
see, this is for the hole here.
So we have.
Yeah.
Does it look like there's a form? There's some kind of a form?
Yeah.
Huh?
To me, yes, very nice. I can see that now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I can see
go ahead and
it.
shake it a little bit. Get some
This
loose
is
stuff
fun
off.
part. Touch it.
And you know, you can trim this a little bit to encourage new growth.
Something come down. Alright, then it looks like it's very clean.
Yeah, because you want to clean. You want to kind of work
Clean up,
on. Yeah, work on the outer leaves and give it a form. Because this is what the
The
artist.
final part. Huh?
Yeah, the artist will do. It will go out here.
So,
Work on the base form.
so this trimming is always ongoing, huh? This is the weed. Let me take it out.
Yes. Originally, we were gonna put this plant. I love all the cuttings.
So we're gonna.
And if you're creative and if you have time,
Uh-huh.
you could probably start your own little
The plant.
plant.
Cultivating
If
that.
it is the kind that would.
Ah.
So this is how you hide your plant
Alright.
from. Hide your plant from.
Downtime, okay?
So this part is is something that you'll have to form as you go. So, but you know there is.
Yeah.
You can tell.
Correct.
You can tell there is a curve that goes.
Uh-huh.
So the camera can catch this. And then when you come to the top, if you don't like these, just turn. It starts here. So and then you can roughly go and adjust as you go.
Uh-huh. So you can feel the smooth wave
Yeah.
going up there.
So you can kind of train it.
Alright.
So
Yeah. Excellent. Alright. Today I learned nice, what do you call it, artworks from you.
Oh.
Another pot plant I'm going to get.
So I hope you enjoyed this time, and it will take time to mold your plant. And even when I'm standing here and talking to you, I can still see things sticking out there.
It's
I
always
don't
the
like
case,
it.
right? It's like never ending.
It's like after you have a haircut, you say, "Oh, look at this! Oh,
Yeah,
no."
there's
So
something-
it's
A little bit of this trend here.
and this one is a little.
It's always ongoing. to
So
do.
this is the beginning of your topiary, your spiral
Alright.
topiary.
I think I'm going to ask our friends around here what to do with this.
So thank you for joining us, and thank you for watching, and hope this is helpful to you. And if you have any questions, feel free to contact
Fookloy.
Poppy, who just introduced me, and she'll be glad to give you hints on this stuff.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
She's going like this. Thank you.
Very strong of you,
Yeah,
Fookloy.
it does look a lot better than a cone shape, doesn't it?
Isn't that fun?
Isn't it?
Yeah. You like it?
Back to the nest. Okay.
Awesome.